What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, quarterback Kirk Cousins was spotted today at a restaurant in Cleveland, Ohio. And personally, I do believe that the Cleveland Browns could try to trade for Kirk Cousins, being that Deshaun Watson will miss probably the whole season with him. I believe he had an Achilles or an ACL injury. So due to him having that injury last season, he probably will miss all of 2025. So they do need a quarterback. And there's rumors that the Cleveland Browns are looking to draft Abdul Carter, the edge rusher out of Penn State. So if they decide to draft Abdul Carter, I definitely could see Kirk Cousins possibly being traded to the Cleveland Browns. And there's not a whole lot of other teams out there at this point that need starting quarterbacks. Now that Russell Wilson is with the New York Giants, and they also brought in Jameis Winston. The only teams that are out there that's quarterback needy currently are the Pittsburgh Steelers, and his name hasn't been mentioned as possibly being a guy that the Pittsburgh Steelers would want, and the Cleveland Browns. Those are the two teams that are remaining that are looking for another quarterback. I don't see him also going back to Minnesota and them spinning the block in that instance, being that J.J. McCarthy, the first-round draft pick out of Michigan, is their quarterback. So the only team that I can actually see Kirk Cousins, being traded to right now would be the Cleveland Browns, and he just so happens to be in Cleveland. So this could mean that the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns are in negotiations to possibly have him traded. There's been rumors out there that Kirk Cousins may be traded for a third-round pick. I'm not too sure what Cleveland would be willing to give up to get a Kirk Cousins, but I do know that Myles Garrett, their face of their franchise, their star pass rusher, did request a trade earlier before he got that huge contract. And I really feel like one of Myles Garrett's concerns was the offense and them not having a legitimate quarterback there in Cleveland. So getting the Kirk Cousins in there to be like that bridge guy could be something that they're looking to do to try to satisfy guys like Myles Garrett and try to prove to him that on the offensive side of the ball that they're trying to win now. I don't think Kirk Cousins is a guy that's going to necessarily save the Cleveland Browns, but I definitely could see Cleveland trading for him and, giving him like that 1-year deal, prove it type deal to come in and see if he can be that bridge guy until they can find their next franchise quarterback. So you guys give me your thoughts. Tell me if you feel like I'm feeding too much into the whole Kirk Cousins, being in Cleveland. Personally, I don't think that this is a coincidence. I do think that there are some things happening behind the scenes, especially because the draft is a couple of weeks away. Usually we see trades and things of that nature on draft night or immediately after the draft is where you see trades being done and things of that nature. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts. Do you believe that Kirk Cousins could be on his way to being the next Cleveland Brown? I definitely could see him, being their next starting quarterback, being that Deshaun Watson is out with that injury. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.